DEC. Everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And most folks have the day off today, and just about everyone will see some rain, right?
So we're dry now this morning, and it just looks like we could be seeing a pop-up shower thunderstorm. It's not going to be like an all-day rain thing.
Yeah, well, yesterday was kind of rainy.
Yes, it's not going to be like that. It's still going to be cloudy, just a passing shower thunderstorm, and then tomorrow gets a lot better for 4th of July. So let's take a look now at the York Full Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are dry this morning. We are seeing patchy fog as well. And then today, a passing shower or pop-up thunderstorm is going to be possible this afternoon and evening. It will remain cloudy, and it's going to remain warm and humid. We're already in the 60s this morning. We have 67 degrees in Whitesboro and Little Falls, and the humidity is at 67 degrees, so that's more in the humid category for this morning. This week is going to remain warm and humid. That humidity does stick around even up until next weekend. We are going to take a closer look coming up at the 4th of July forecast for tomorrow, and I also have an early preview of Boilermaker Sunday. But for the rest of today, expect just a pop-up shower thunderstorm. It's not going to be a widespread whole day event. I will talk a little bit more about the forecast tomorrow coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Let's get right to it now.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. Here is a full rundown of this week ahead. We have the 4th of July this week, and then next weekend on Sunday, it's Boilermaker Sunday. So as for today, it looks like we're starting out with patchy fog this morning. We see a few pop-up really small showers or thunderstorms. It's not going to be a completely wet day. And then for 4th of July tomorrow, at this point, it does look mostly dry with some sunshine. Just a passing shower or storm is possible. But then at night for fireworks, it actually looks like we will be seeing some clear skies. Then as we head into Wednesday and Thursday, we will be dry. It gets really hot on these days. We reach near 90 on Wednesday, in the low 90s on Thursday. It remains humid as well. And then we do see some more scattered showers and storms coming back in on Friday. So as for today, most of this morning will be dry. We see a few pop-up showers and storms this afternoon and evening. Then as we head into Tuesday, just an isolated shower or storm is possible. I would say just around noon and then maybe a little bit later in the afternoon. But then once we head into Tuesday evening, Tuesday night, it looks like it does dry out right in time for fireworks. Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Oneida County Tourism.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with patchy fog this morning, and then today we will see a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Let's take a look now over Oneonta. As we can see, lower level clouds causing some patchy fog in the valleys and in higher elevations this morning. So just be careful of that when driving. And we are still waking up pretty warm and humid. We are in the 60s. We have 65 degrees in Inlet, 67 degrees in Whitesboro and in Deansboro. If we take a look to the south, we have 66 degrees in Cooperstown and in Hamilton. It will be warm and humid again today with highs near 80. At this point, we are dry on our York Full Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We are going to be seeing a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms continue for today. It's not going to be a whole day widespread event, but it is possible to see some locally heavy rain in between those showers and thunderstorms that do move through. Tomorrow does look a little bit better, though. We do dry out a little bit more. But once again, this week remains really humid. The humidity continues for most of this week, even into next weekend. So today and tomorrow, that brings the chance of an isolated shower or thunderstorm. It looks a lot drier for 4th of July tomorrow, and then we will be dry for the middle of the week, Wednesday and Thursday. We get really hot on those days, though, near 90 on Wednesday, low 90s heading into Thursday. So if you do have anything planned for 4th of July tomorrow, at this point it looks fine. We see the possibility of a pop-up shower or a passing storm through the afternoon, but it looks mostly dry with sunshine in between. Just seeing a passing shower or storm, and it's going to be short-lived, 20-30 minutes at maximum. Then as we head into 9 p.m., that's when it really starts to clear out. We see clear skies as well. Mostly clear skies, so should be really nice and perfect for fireworks. And then we have another big event this week as well, Boilermaker Sunday, next Sunday. At this point, the race, it's looking like it's going to be warm and humid. I'll say 60s to 70s in the morning, but it's going to be humid at that time. And it looks cloudy. Both of our models are showing clouds this point, it looks dry, but we will keep you updated for it. Hopefully, it remains dry at least up until the afternoon. So on our skycast here today, we see cloudy skies. Passing shower or thunderstorm is possible. If we do see a passing thunderstorm, locally heavy rain is possible. We reach near 80 and we will be humid. And then tonight, a few showers are also possible to continue overnight with a low in the 60s. But then as we head into 4th of July tomorrow, it actually looks to get a lot nicer. As we can see, lots of clear skies on our skycast. There is just a possibility of a passing shower or thunderstorm, but as you can see, very small. They are going to be short-lived at this time and not a lot of green on our skycast. Then for fireworks at night, it looks nice and dry with clear skies. So for today, expect cloudy skies. Passing shower or thunderstorm is possible. We'll be near 80 with humidity. And tonight, a few showers are also possible overnight. But then tomorrow, we get a lot drier for the 4th of July. Just a passing shower or thunderstorm is possible. It looks nice and clear for fireworks at night. And then we will dry out but get really hot Wednesday and Thursday, Gary.
It's already humid out this morning.
Yes, and it remains humid for most of this week. So when it gets hot, it's going to feel hotter.
Hannah, thank you. The time right now, 5:21. Still for this half hour, I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And some pop-up showers today, right?
Yes, pop-up showers, thunderstorms, and we should be dry for 4th of July tomorrow, mostly dry.
That's good news, but no soaking rains today, though.
Yes, so just like if we do see a pop-up shower, thunderstorm, it's only going to be like 20, 30 minutes. It's possible to see heavy rain within that, but then it's over soon. So let's take a look now at the Arc Full Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. As you can see, we are dry this morning. We are seeing patchy fog to start, along with cloudy skies. And then we will be seeing pop-up showers and thunderstorms today. So what this means is that they're going to be short-lived. It's not going to be a whole widespread, whole-day rain event, but it's possible to see some locally heavy rain between those showers and thunderstorms. We are already waking up pretty warm, 67 degrees in Whitesboro and Little Falls, and humid, 66 degrees for the dew point being measured at the Rivers Park Airport in Rome, which is in the humid category. So that humidity does look to stick around for this entire week. And then up ahead, I will take a look at the 4th of July forecast tomorrow, along with a preview of Boilermaker Sunday. So for the rest of today, expect cloudy skies, a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms. It remains hot and humid. And I will talk a little bit more about tomorrow's forecast coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 is never more than 10 minutes away. Air travel is expected.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We are already pretty warm and humid this morning. We're measuring 67 degrees at the Rivers Park Airport in Rome. That dew point's at 66. That's pretty humid. It's in the humid category. And then we are seeing patchy fog along with cloud cover. Today will be warm. It's going to feel warmer because it's humid. Near 80 today. Same thing goes for 4th of July tomorrow. We really start to ramp up the heat in the middle of the week. We reach the upper 80s on Wednesday and the low 90s on Thursday. Will remain in the mid 80s for Friday, and in the weekend, same thing, will kind of be in the 80s. So for today, we are tracking a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms. It remains hot and humid this week with that unsettled weather continuing. Tomorrow does look mostly dry, just with the passing showers storm possible for 4th of July tomorrow. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. More than 4 decades after he first hit
Dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some patchy fog this morning, and today will remain warm and humid with a few showers and thunderstorms. Let's take a look over Oneonta. As we can see, cloudy skies, some patchy fog in the valleys and in higher elevations, so just be careful when driving this morning. And we are already warm and humid upon waking up. We're all in the 60s. We have 65 degrees in Inlet and 68 degrees in Westmoreland. If we take a look to the south, 64 degrees in Norwich and 63 degrees in Nevis. Highs today will reach near 80 and will be warm and humid and also unsettled. So at this point, we are dry on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, but it does remain unsettled with the possibility of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm for the rest of the afternoon. And within these showers and thunderstorms, it is possible to see some locally heavy rain, but it's not going to be like a whole day widespread rain event. These showers and thunderstorms moving through only lasting about 20 to 30 minutes. It remains humid for the rest of the week. It also remains unsettled, but the good news is that we look to dry out a little bit for 4th of July tomorrow. So today we see those showers and thunderstorms. We do look mostly dry tomorrow with just 1 or 2 passing shower thunderstorms. And that looks to be in the afternoon. And then we do dry out for the middle of the week. So if you do have any plans tomorrow for 4th of July, just looks like an isolated storm is possible through the afternoon. And then we look to clear out for the evening, even seeing those clouds clear out as well. We see clear skies around 8, 9 p.m. Perfect for fireworks. Even during the day, a passing shower or storm is possible, but we are going to be seeing sunshine for the other times of the day. And another big event that we're seeing in Utica here this week, Boilermaker Sunday. At this point, it looks like it's still going to be hot and humid. At the time of the race, probably 60s to 70s, but it's going to be humid, feeling a little bit warmer. We do look dry at this point on both of our models. It's showing dry conditions, so we will keep you updated if anything changes. For the rest of today, expect cloud cover. We'll reach near 80. A few pop-up showers and thunderstorms are possible. If we do see a shower or thunderstorm, it's only going to last for a short period of time, but it is possible to see locally heavy rain when you do see that move through. Then tonight we clear out a little bit with a low in the 60s. And then tomorrow we do remain mostly dry for the day for 4th of July. Only a couple of pops of green coming in on our skycast. That looks to be through the afternoon and will be warm near 80, humid as well. By the time fireworks start, we should be dry and all cleared out, seeing clear skies. So for the rest of today, expect cloudy skies, passing shower or thunderstorm throughout the day, near 80 and humid, and a passing shower is possible tonight, but we do look mostly dry overnight. For 4th of July tomorrow, we look mostly dry. Just a slight chance of seeing a passing shower or thunderstorm, but it looks nice and clear for fireworks. And then we really warm up as we dry out for the middle of the week, Gary.
So for those golfers who want to get out there who haven't been able to, tomorrow morning looks pretty good, right?
Yes, the morning looks good. Just a really small chance in the afternoon to see, you know, a passing shower or a passing storm.
And then have the parties, right?
Yes.
Hannah, thanks. Well, a keen-eyed Martian. Us, I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm from Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And yeah, a little rain to the right, a little rain to the left, and pop-up showers possible, right?
Yes, so we are dry right now. A few pop-up showers and thunderstorms possible today, and then we look mostly dry for tomorrow, which should be good.
We could do a little rap song over there, right?
Yeah, a little dance for that.
Yeah.
So let's take a look now at the Yorkville batteries from Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Once again, we are dry this morning. We are just seeing patchy fog to start. We're warm and humid upon waking up. We're in the 60s, 67 degrees in Westmoreland, Whitesboro, and Little Falls this morning. The dew point's also at 66 degrees, so that is in the humid category this morning. Warm and humid, dry conditions. We will be seeing a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms possible this afternoon. The humidity does stick around for most of this week, so the trend this week is going to remain warm, humid, and unsettled. But we are going to take a closer look at the 4th of July forecast tomorrow. It does look mostly dry at this point. And then same thing for Boilermaker Sunday. We'll talk a little bit more about that forecast coming up. So for the rest of today, expect cloudy skies, a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Will reach near 80 and be humid. I will talk more about tomorrow's forecast coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Let's get right to it now.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this week. It's going to remain hot and humid this week. Today actually looks to be the coolest day as we just reached near 80. And when we see isolated pop-up showers and thunderstorms. So it's not going to be like a whole day, widespread rain event today, but we could be seeing just a passing shower or storm, only lasting about 20-30 minutes. Locally heavy rain is possible when these do fall. We are going to be mostly dry tomorrow for 4th of July, which looks really nice. Just a really small passing shower or storm is possible, but otherwise we are going to be sunny for most of the day and then clear for fireworks at night. We do dry out for Wednesday and Thursday because it gets hot. Upper 80s Wednesday, low 90s Thursday, and humid with more scattered showers and storms coming in on Friday. So today, a few isolated showers and storms are possible through the afternoon and evening. And then we do look mostly dry tomorrow, just an isolated shower or storm for tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll dry out in the evening for fireworks. Gary.
Thanks, Oneida County Tourism.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out dry this morning with some patchy fog, but it remains unsettled today. Let's take a look over Oneonta. Some lower level clouds along with some patchy fog possible this morning in the valleys and in higher elevations. So just be careful of that when driving. And our sky watchers have us warm and humid. We're in the 60s. We have 65 degrees in Old Forge and in Inlet. And if we take a look to the south, we have 65 degrees in Cooperstown, Westford, and in Morris, along with West Lawrence. So pretty warm to start. We'll reach near 80 today and will remain humid. But today actually looks to be the coolest day of the week. We are dry this morning on our Yorkville battery. Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It is possible, though, to see a passing shower or thunderstorm throughout the day with locally heavy rainfall when those showers and storms pass through. But it's not going to be like a whole day widespread rain event. Anything that does pass through, it's going to be short-lived. We'll remain humid for all of this week. That dew point value is going to be in the upper 60s through even into next weekend. And we do remain unsettled today with a few isolated showers and storms. Tomorrow, 4th of July, actually looks a lot drier than today. It gets warmer. We'll be seeing some sunshine, but just a passing storm is possible. And then we will dry out for the middle of the week on Wednesday and Thursday. So good news is that if you do have any plans tomorrow, it does look mostly dry with sunshine during the day. But then there is the possibility of just a passing storm moving through, and this possibility lingers throughout the afternoon. Once we head into the evening, we do dry out, and we will be seeing clear skies 8, 9 p.m., so it should be really nice for fireworks. Then we have another event this week, the Boilermakers on Sunday. At this point, it looks like it's going to be warm and humid, 60s to 70s in the morning with higher humidity. And it looks dry at this point. Both of our models are showing dry conditions along with cloudy skies, so we'll keep you updated on that. But so far, so good. It's just going to be warm and humid. So today on our Skycast, cloudy skies, a few showers are possible throughout this afternoon and evening. It's not going to be like a whole day widespread rain event, but locally heavy rainfall is possible. Then as we head to tonight, a few showers linger, will remain muggy and warmer overnight in the 60s. And then tomorrow it looks a lot better for 4th of July. We'll be seeing some sunshine, just a few specks of green on our Skycast come in. Passing shower or storm is possible throughout the afternoon. But then as we head into the evening, it looks nice and clear, as we can see clear skies for fireworks. So for the rest of today, cloudy skies, passing shower or storm is possible. We'll reach near 80 and be humid, and then we'll fall into the 60s tonight. We do look mostly dry tomorrow. A passing storm is possible throughout the afternoon. It looks pretty nice with some sunshine and clear for fireworks. We do dry out for Wednesday and Thursday. It just looks hot and humid, Gary.
So the best time to get out and do some things like golf tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah, tomorrow morning, and then after dinner, the fireworks, it looks really nice for that as well.
Good. Hannah, thank you. Be sure to like us on everyone, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And a lot of folks out there have the day off today.
So
and pop-up showers, right?
yes, we'll be seeing a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms today. It looks drier tomorrow with some more sun for 4th of July.
So at least tomorrow looks good.
Yes, tomorrow looks a lot better. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are dry here this morning, but there is the possibility to see a few showers and thunderstorms. Locally heavy rain when these do fall, but it's not going to be like a whole day widespread event. It's just going to be passing. They are going to be short-lived as well. And then we're going to be warm and humid today. We already are waking up pretty warm, 67 degrees in Westmoreland, Whitesboro, and in Little Falls, with a dew point value of 66 degrees, which does fall in the humid category. Today we will reach near 80, so it's going to feel a little bit warmer than that with this humidity. And it even looks like to be the coolest day of the week. It gets warmer throughout the week. The humidity sticks around as well this week. And then coming up, I will take a closer look at the 4th of July forecast tomorrow, and I'll take a look at the Boilermaker Sunday forecast. So for the rest of today, expect patchy fog to start, pop-up showers and thunderstorms, and I will talk a little bit more about tomorrow coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. And don't forget, the Storm Tracker 2 forecast is never more than 10 minutes away. Air travel is expected to be
Welcome back. This morning we're waking up warm, 67 degrees being measured at the Gervais Park Airport in Rome. It's humid, that dew point's at 66 degrees, and we're seeing cloudy skies along with patchy fog. Today actually looks to be the coolest day of the week. We'll be near 80 and we'll just be a little bit warmer tomorrow, but it really gets hot and humid on Wednesday and Thursday. Upper 80s Wednesday, low 90s on Thursday. So a really hot day coming in on Thursday, and then Friday we're still going to be in the mid to upper 80s. But for 4th of July tomorrow, it actually looks pretty nice. Today we will be seeing on and off pop-up showers and storms with cloudy skies. Tomorrow, just 1 or 2 passing shower or storm is possible in the afternoon, and it remains sunny. We'll be hot and humid for the rest of this week, with that unsettled weather continuing today and a little bit tomorrow. And then we are going to be seeing that dry weather come in for Wednesday and Thursday when we do get really hot. Gary.
Hannah, thanks. More than 4 decades after
Dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are waking up with patchy fog this morning. It remains warm and humid today with unsettled weather. Let's take a look now over Oneonta. As we see, can't see much patchy fog this morning taking over the valleys and higher elevations. Just be careful when driving this morning if you are going anywhere today. And our sky watchers have us in the 60s, so we are pretty warm and humid already. We have 65 degrees in Old Forge and Inlet and 68 degrees in New Hartford. If we do take a look to the south, we have 64 degrees in Hartwick and in Lawrence, along with Milford to start. We'll reach near 80 today, but it actually is going to be the coolest day of the week. At this point, we are dry on our Yorkville batteries, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar, but we are seeing some rain showers on the radar just around us. It is possible to see a passing shower or thunderstorm here today, but it's not going to be like a widespread all-day rain event. Anything that does move through is going to be short-lived, but it still remains unsettled and humid today. That humidity continues for all of this week. We'll be seeing dew point values in the upper 60s, and that allows it to be unsettled for today and unsettled tomorrow, but it looks a little bit nicer. We see sunshine and just 1 or 2 passing showers or storms are possible throughout the afternoon. We look to clear all out in time for fireworks, and we look mostly dry through all of the morning. Then we completely dry out for Wednesday and Thursday, but it gets really hot and humid on both of these days. So this morning, Nala and her neighbor Sassy are saying hi to each other. They can't really see that much because of the patchy fog, but Sassy is feeling a little bit silly this morning. She wants belly rubs as well, and they'll be able to see each other later this afternoon. They'll watch the showers and storms that we do see through the window together. So today, Nala is saying hi to Sassy. They'll see each other later. And then once again, guys, really nice 4th of July forecast. It is going to be sunny for most of the day. Just a passing storm is possible, only be 20-30 minutes. 1 or 2 is possible throughout the day, and then we will dry out with clear skies for the evening, just in time for fireworks. And then we have another event this week, the Boilermakers on Sunday. At this point, it is looking dry on both of our models. Just looks like we will be seeing cloudy skies. It will be warm and humid this year. Last year was definitely a lot better with that cooler weather. So on our Skycast here today, a few passing showers and storms are possible throughout the day. And same thing goes for tonight. A few passing showers are possible, but we look to kind of dry out tomorrow. We see some sunshine during the day tomorrow, just a few pops of green coming in on our Skycast in the afternoon. As we can see, if we do see anything tomorrow, it will be really short-lived and move through really quickly. And then by the time the evening rolls around, it looks clear and nice for fireworks. So for today, cloudy skies, passing shower or storm, near 80 and humid. And tonight will be in the 60s. We will remain humid as well. For 4th of July tomorrow, just 1 or 2 passing showers or storms. Otherwise, it will be sunny and then clear at night for fireworks. We dry out and get really hot Wednesday and Thursday, Gary.
there tomorrow morning and enjoy it, right?
Yes, tomorrow morning looks fine. We could be seeing a shower or storm in the afternoon, and then the evening looks fine.
Hannah, thanks. Well, a keen-eyed
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW11.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us here on the CW11. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And it looks like we're on a little break right now from some of those pop-up storms, right?
Yes, so right now we're dry, just seeing some fog this morning. A few showers and thunderstorms today, but it's not going to be like a whole day widespread rain thing.
And when you look at that radar, it's like there's some to the right and some to the left, but we're clear right now.
Yes, we're clear right now. It looks like maybe the afternoon we'll be seeing some come in. So let's take a look now at the Yorkville battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, we can see some showers showers just around us. We look dry at this point. I would say maybe a couple hours or early afternoon we start to see a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms. It's not going to be like a widespread whole day thing, but it does remain unsettled today. We are starting out pretty warm. We're in the 60s, 68 degrees already in Westmoreland and Little Falls, and it is humid, 66 degrees for the dew point, which is definitely in that humid category. It remains humid for all of this week. We see unsettled weather today and a little bit tomorrow, but it gets a lot better tomorrow. So I will take a look at that 4th of July forecast coming up, and I will also take a look at Boilermaker Sunday coming up. So for the rest of today, expect a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms. We'll be near 80 and we'll be humid. I will talk more about this coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Let's get right to it now.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with some patchy fog this morning, and we will be seeing unsettled weather continue today. Let's take a look now over Oneonta. We can't see much. We are seeing patchy fog in the valleys and in higher elevations this morning, so be careful of that if you are heading out anywhere. And we're also really warm and humid to start. Our sky watchers have us in the 60s. We have 69 degrees in Mohawk and 68 degrees in New Hartford. If we take a look to the south, we have 64 degrees in Hartwick, Lawrence, and in Milford here this morning to start. We'll reach near 80 today, and at this point we're still dry on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, but a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms are possible throughout the day. It's not going to be a whole day widespread rain event. Once these do move through, they're only going to be short-lived, and it is possible to see locally heavy rainfall when they do move through, but otherwise not widespread, not a whole day event. And then we do see improving weather for the holiday. It's going to remain humid this week, though. Really humid today. It remains humid even into next weekend. And then once again, unsettled weather today with a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms. It gets better tomorrow, but still a pop-up thunderstorm is possible. And then we will dry out for Wednesday and Thursday. If you do have any holiday plans tomorrow, it looks fine because it's going to be sunny for most of the day, but then really small chance of just seeing a passing thunderstorm, and this chance is for the afternoon and early evening. And then once we head into after dinner, it clears out, those clouds clear out from a passing thunderstorm, and we will be dry, nice for fireworks. So tomorrow, not too bad, just a really small chance of a passing shower or thunderstorm. And then even looking ahead to the Boilermaker at this point, it looks dry on both of our models, but it's going to be warm and humid this year. Definitely a lot warmer compared to last year where it was cool with low humidity. So today on our Skycast, we see cloudy skies. We see a few passing showers and thunderstorms possible this afternoon and evening. And then tonight, that chance does continue with the low in the 60s. Tomorrow gets a lot better. It's still going to be warm and humid, but as we can see, much less green on our Skycast. A pop-up shower or thunderstorm is possible throughout the afternoon tomorrow. We'll reach the low 80s and be humid. And then by the time fireworks roll around, it looks nice and clear, mostly dry for that as well. So for today, we see patchy fog this morning, cloudy skies, passing shower or thunderstorm possible. We'll be near 80, and then we'll fall into the 60s tonight. It will be humid for most of this week, and tomorrow we get a little bit warmer than today. We see some sunshine and just a really small chance of 1 or 2 passing showers or thunderstorms, and then we're nice and dry and clear for fireworks. We dry out for Wednesday, Thursday, and we get really hot and humid. Highs near 90 on Wednesday and low 90s on Thursday.
First look at your sticky forecast here on this Monday, the day before the 4th of July. Hey, Hannah.
Hey Gary, we are tracking really humid weather again today, and it is getting pretty warm, but today actually is going to be the coolest day of the week. Right now on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, a few light pop-up showers are possible this afternoon. We continue to see the possibility of a few pop-up showers for the rest of the day and tonight, and it also remains warm and humid. Temperatures are in the 70s this afternoon, 77 degrees in Cooperstown, 76 degrees in Westmoreland, and that dew point is at 60 67 degrees. So that does fall into the humid category. It remains warm and humid for this week, and it continues to just get a little bit warmer as we head into the middle and end of the week. That humidity sticks around, and then coming up, I will take a look at the 4th of July forecast for tomorrow, and then I'll take a look at the Boilermaker forecast on Sunday. But for the rest of today, expect cloudy skies, a few pop-up showers and thunderstorms possible. I will talk a little bit more once again about the forecast tomorrow coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Well, we saw rain here in our area yesterday, but nothing like they saw about 3 hours north of us up near the Canadian border in Clinton County. This is what it looked like in Ellenburg. There were plenty of road closures and water rescues on Sunday as a result of the severe flooding. The power of the rushing water was strong enough to push a shed downstream. People were also reportedly rescued from a campground in that area. Governor Hochul released a statement noting that she is closely monitoring the situation up there and directed her team to assist local officials however necessary. Now to what's become a
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking cloudy skies this afternoon, and it remains warm and humid along with unsettled today. Let's take a look now at downtown Utica. As we can see, cloudy skies continue. It's getting pretty warm and humid, but today is definitely not going to be the hottest day of the week. It actually looks like the coolest day of the week when we continue to heat up. Our sky watchers have us in the 70s here at noon. We have 72 degrees in Old Forge, 76 degrees in Mohawk, and 75 degrees in Clinton, with highs today reaching near 80. We will remain humid as well. And at this point on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, we are seeing some pop-up showers starting to move through this afternoon. It will continue to be on and off for the rest of the afternoon. Once again, not a widespread all-day rain event today. We are just seeing a few pop-up isolated showers possible for the rest of the afternoon and evening as it remains unsettled. It's also going to remain humid for the rest of this week, even into the weekend. It looks like it's going to be humid with dew point values in the mid to upper 60s. And with that humidity, that's when we start to see some rain showers. Tomorrow for 4th of July, it looks to get a little bit better. We see sunshine and maybe just 1 or 2 passing showers possible, and then we will dry out as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. So this afternoon, Nala and her neighbor Sassy are a little bit upset that the rain's moving through. They miss the sun, but they'll be able to see it tomorrow. Sassy is being a little bit silly this afternoon. She wants her belly rubs, but for the rest of the day, a pop-up shower or a pop-up storm is possible. But once we head into tomorrow, it gets a lot better. We see sunshine for the day. It looks mostly dry. The only reason I put these icons here for noon and 5 p.m. is that there is just a slight chance of seeing a passing storm or a passing shower. It will be short-lived, 20 to 30 minutes. And then by the time the fireworks are going off, 8, 9 p.m., we should be seeing clear skies at that point. So near 80 again tomorrow. Will be humid with the possibility of a passing shower or storm, but so far it does look mostly dry. Then we have another event this week, Boilermaker Sunday. This is just an early preview of it. So far, so good. Both of our models are showing dry conditions during the Boilermaker run, but it's going to be warm and humid during that time, 60s to 70s, really humid. Humid weather continues for Sunday, so we are keeping you updated on this, but at this point we do look dry for Boilermaker Sunday. So on our Skycast here today, expect a few isolated showers, maybe even a thunderstorm for the rest of the day. It's going to remain warm and humid as highs reach near 80. And then tonight we just fall into the 60s and remains warm and muggy overnight. Tomorrow gets a lot better. Clouds decrease. We see sunshine for most of the day. Few pops of green coming in on our Skycast in the afternoon, but not a lot. And as we can see, by the time we head into the evening and nighttime, it should be nice and clear for fireworks. So for the rest of today, expect a passing shower or a storm. We remain mostly cloudy and humid as highs reach near 80. Tonight we fall into the 60s and we remain humid as well. Gets a little bit better tomorrow for the 4th of July. We see some sunshine. A passing shower or storm is possible in the afternoon, and then it clears out for fireworks. And then we are going to be dry for Wednesday, Thursday, but it gets really hot. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. People traveling by air this reporting. Now, we here locally are dealing with some humidity, but not that extreme heat like those other parts of the country. Meteorologist Hannah Evans joins us now. But Hannah, you were mentioning it is going to heat up later this week, right?
Yes, so today it's not too hot. It does feel a lot warmer though because it's humid, and then towards the middle of the week it does actually get really hot. So let's take a look now at the temperatures. We're in the 70s here at noon. We have 75 degrees in Whitesboro, 72 degrees in Richfield Springs, and 76 degrees in Little Falls and Cooperstown. It is humid this afternoon, and it looks like we are going to continue to heat up. So tomorrow we'll be near 80 again, and then we'll be in the upper 80s on Wednesday and low 90s on Thursday. And then with these higher temperatures, it's also going to remain really humid, so it is going to feel pretty hot heading towards the middle of this week. And our dew point right now is at 68 degrees. That's pretty high, definitely falling in the humid category. So the humidity sticks around. We will heat up towards the middle of this week. Coming up, I will take a look at the 4th of July forecast, and I'll take an early look at the Boilermaker forecast. So for the rest of the day, expect cloudy skies, a pop-up shower or thunderstorm is possible. We reach near 80 and will be humid. I will talk a little bit more about tomorrow's forecast coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. A fast-growing fire burning.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are still tracking cloudy skies this afternoon. It's warm and humid with a passing shower possible. Now let's take a look at downtown Utica. As we can see, cloudy skies, but it is still dry at this point here in Utica. We're just getting pretty warm and it's remaining humid. Our sky watchers have us in the 70s. We have 72 degrees in Old Forge, 75 degrees in Clinton, and 76 degrees in Mohawk. Highs today will reach near 80, and then we do see unsettled weather coming in. Here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We see a few showers moving through the north right now. A pop-up shower or a thunderstorm is possible for the rest of this afternoon and evening as it remains unsettled and as our next system does move through. It looks to clear out mostly for tomorrow, but it remains a little bit unsettled tomorrow. It's also going to remain humid this week. Really humid weather today, and then for 4th of July tomorrow, and it gets really hot and humid for the middle of the week on Wednesday and Thursday. So the unsettled weather continues today. A pop-up shower or storm is possible again tomorrow for 4th of July, but we'll be better tomorrow. Today it's cloudy. Tomorrow we actually will be seeing some sunshine, and a brief shower or storm is possible, 20-30 minutes at most. It does look mostly dry tomorrow. Then we will be completely dry, it looks like, for Wednesday and Thursday, and that's when it does get really hot and humid. So if you do have anything planned tomorrow for 4th of July outside, it looks actually nice. We see sunshine, and the only reason I did put the thunderstorm icons for noon and 5 is because during that time period, there is a chance of just a passing storm or shower. If we do see anything tomorrow, it's going to be short-lived, and then we will be seeing sunshine for the rest of the day. And then by the time there's fireworks, clouds should have cleared out. It should be nice and clear at that time as well. Then we have Boilermaker Sunday coming up. It looks dry for that as well. Both of our models showing dry conditions. We'll keep you updated if anything changes, but it's going to be warm and humid this year for the Boilermaker. So today on our Skycast, a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm is possible for the rest of the day. And then tonight we remain warm and muggy overnight, the low just in the 60s. Tomorrow we should be seeing sunshine for the day, as we can see here. Dry conditions up until noon with some sun. And then we just see a few pops of green come up. So if we do see anything tomorrow, it will be a brief passing shower or a brief thunderstorm. And then we'll be seeing sunshine right after. And then at night, as we can see, clear skies just in time for fireworks. So for today, a passing shower or storm is possible. It remains warm and humid with highs near 80, and it remains warm and humid tonight with the low in the 60s. Tomorrow should be nice. We should be seeing sunshine for the day. A brief passing shower or storm is possible. We are cleared out for fireworks, and then we're dry, getting really hot in the middle of the week. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. As we mentioned earlier, a lot of communities across the country are dealing with extreme heat.
Tim Powless, Kristen is on assignment for our final Go the Distance run, but will the team be running in the rain? Let's check in with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. He's been tracking rain all day and joins us now live. Bill, what's the outcome here for tonight?
Just depending on where you live, we're good for Go the Distance. All these storms are going to pass to the south, but it's a different story in Otsego County, where they've been getting some pretty heavy weather today. Thunder, lightning, downpours. We even had a severe thunderstorm warning for some gusty winds in southeastern Otsego County. The situation there Well, it's still pouring buckets. In fact, there's the possibility of some minor flooding in parts of these areas like Milford, Cooperstown, Oneonta. Again, that rain came down really hard this afternoon. This storm is going to continue to push to the east, and we are looking at pretty quiet weather for the next couple of hours. We do have more storms to the west. Again, those will be tracking to the east. So again, a lot of these will continue to miss the Mohawk Valley. Severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect for Shenango and Otsego counties until 8 o'clock this evening. But I think the severe weather threat is pretty much over. Again, seeing that strongest storm earlier, I don't think we're going to be getting any more. We'll keep an eye on things. Current temperature 78. It's really humid out there. Again, considering that when you're going to go out for a run, you might want to take it easy if you're going to be training for the Boilermaker this evening, although it's actually good to get out and train in this kind of weather because I think it's going to be very humid for Boilermaker Day. We've got to look at the early ideas for the forecast and how that works out, and that's coming up. Jason, back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you. State Senator Griffo sent a letter to President Biden urging the federal government to take action to address air quality and public health concerns related to Canadian wildfires. In Griffo's letter, he says that he feels like the Biden administration isn't doing enough to resolve the wildfire issue. Griffo says it's time for the United States and Canada to work bilaterally.
We need to have a direct communication and engagement from the President of the United States to the Prime Minister of Canada to say this is a significant, not only environmental, but health issue and economic issue, and what can we do to work with you to help put this away.
Now to the elephant in the room, Boilermaker and air quality. Boilermaker officials say they are continuing to monitor the air quality situation daily and are working with the county and state health departments. They tell us they will consult with the health departments throughout the week for updates. Per their recommendation, they are using airnow.gov as an air quality AQI source. This Sunday, some of the runners will hit the course for the first time ever. Others are...
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are tracking a few showers and thunderstorms in parts of our area. These are not going to make it to the 4th of July, though. In fact, we're expecting the weather to trend dry. I think we're going to be able to escape our holiday without any wet weather. There's still a very small chance here. I can't rule out maybe an isolated storm in the afternoon, but I think most of us will not have to deal with that. Temperatures climb into the mid-80s. It is looking very warm and very humid for the 4th of July, and it does look like the fireworks will go off without any issues weather-wise. So live look at the Yorkville Battery Stern Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We're continuing to track showers and thunderstorms primarily south of the Mohawk Valley. Some heavier downpours in southern Otsego County is causing some minor flooding to take place. So if you're traveling to Oneonta or if you're driving along I-88, just keep that in mind. There could be some, that could be a tough drive this evening with some of the locally heavier rain. More rain is approaching from the west for these areas because you can see as things are moving from west to east, just about all of this is going to miss the Mohawk Valley and North Country. So this is only affecting parts of our area. Again, showers look to continue south of the valley. This is a live look in Oneonta. Again, just dealing with showers and a thunderstorm earlier today. Our rainfall outlook, we're going to stay dry for the most part over the next several days. It's going to be hot and very humid, but the daily thunderstorm risks will be temporarily over through Thursday. Then we start to see that chance return as we look ahead to Friday. Very humid this week. The humidity is not going anywhere anytime soon. Temperatures are in the upper 70s to low 80s this evening. Whitesboro 81 degrees, Dolgeville 81, Little Falls 77. Across the southern valleys, Sherburne 72, Cooperstown 73, and Skanevis with 74. A little bit cooler down here with some of those showers and downpours. We've got a weak area of low pressure driving our weather today, but this is going to move to the east, and that's why our weather is going to dry out as we head into the 4th of July. Tonight, a brief passing shower, overnight lows in the mid-60s, a very warm and very humid day tomorrow. Looking at partly to mostly sunny skies, high temperatures climb into the low to mid-80s, and isolated showers possible. Again, the risk looks to be generally east and south of Utica. Looking dry as we head into fireworks time, and heading into Wednesday, the sunshine will be out in force, and it's looking hot. Temperatures making their way into the upper 80s. Tonight, again, aside from a brief shower, it looks dry, and it's a very warm and humid night, down to 66. Tomorrow, sunshine, very warm, very humid, temperatures in the mid-80s. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast, close to 90 on Wednesday, above 90 degrees on Thursday. With the humidity, the heat index will likely be in the low to mid-90s. Friday, showers, thunderstorms. We do have a cold front moving in. That's not going to give us a lot of relief. We should at least cool off temperature-wise, but the humidity looks to stick around as we head into Boilermaker weekend. And we do have a chance of a thunderstorm on Sunday right now, being several days away. It looks like it's mainly in the afternoon, but that's something we'll have to keep an eye on.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Bill. Parts of northern New York experienced road closures and water rescues on Sunday as a result of severe flooding. Route 190 is closed near Route 11 in Ellenburg due to the flood conditions there. The power of rushing water strong enough to push a shed downstream. National Weather Service also relayed a report from local emergency management there that people had to be rescued from a campground. Governor Kathy Hochul releasing a statement noting that she is closely monitoring the situation and directed her team to assist local officials however necessary. Holiday travel hits record levels before meteorologist Bill Curtis tracking what's left of those storms that went through earlier.
Yeah, most of these had ended up going across the southern valleys at Otsego County, Shenango County getting some thunderstorms. There's still some locally heavy rain that's lingering in Otsego County this evening, and there could be some minor flooding taking place in poor drainage areas. That series of storms heading to the east, and they'll miss the Mohawk Valley. So we are looking at a generally dry evening across good portions of central New York. And that drying trend continues. It looks like tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday will be dry days. Just a very small chance of an isolated storm tomorrow. But the big story will be the heat and the humidity. Look at these temperatures. It looks like we're going to hit 90 degrees as we get into Thursday. We might even hit it on Wednesday, just depending on how much sunshine we get. And even if we don't, it will feel like that. Again, with temperatures, again, in the upper 80s and high humidity. The heat index likely well in the 90s this week. So if you're looking to get a walk-in, this evening should be pretty nice, and I would encourage making the most of the weather today, because again, temperatures are going to get a lot warmer here as we look ahead. Tonight's featured dog is Bear from Mohawk, and if you want to be part of this, head to Bill's Buddies on Facebook. We've got some hot weather ahead. We're also tracking how the weekend is starting to shape up. Look at the forecasts coming up. Jason, back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you. Another holiday, of course, is here.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are tracking some showers and a few thunderstorms moving across the southern valleys this evening, and they are generally moving out, but we are still tracking some downpours in areas like Cooperstown and Oneonta, where the rain has been coming down really hard over the past few hours. There is a flood advisory in effect for southeastern Otsego County due to some of this heavier rainfall. Again, so if you're traveling in areas like Milford, Skidivas, Worcester, some ponding on the roadways is possible. It's to be expected, especially in poor drainage areas. And this rain will move out, so things will be getting better as we head into this evening. And again, most of these showers are going to pass south of the Mohawk Valley. It's been a cloudy and very humid day. This is a look in downtown Utica. We are going to remain dry for the most part heading into tonight, as well as the 4th of July. For fireworks, we're thinking that the weather does stay dry. A small chance of a pop-up shower or storm, but it looks pretty isolated. Temperatures climbing to the mid-80s. It's very warm and it's very humid here for the 4th of July. Again, that isolated chance of a storm tomorrow. Wednesday, Thursday looking dry, and then some thunderstorms look to return on Friday. So we will have lots of dry days. It's not going to rain. Actually, there'll be days that won't rain more than will rain here as we head into this week. But one thing we won't be able to avoid is the humidity. That looks to stay very high over the next several days. The humidity does not look like it's going to change anytime soon. Barneveld, 75 degrees. Norway, 78. Curtis Corners, 80 degrees. Across southern valleys, Edmonston, 70. Westford, 73. And 67 degrees. It's been raining harder today in Otsego. Radar and satellite image. Low pressure again swinging through. Again, bringing us a few isolated showers and storms. This is going to move to the east tomorrow and that's just going to lower the chance of any rain. Tonight, partly cloudy. It's a great night to use the air conditioner if you have it. Overnight lows look to drop into the mid-60s. Tomorrow, looking at clouds giving way to sunshine, a very warm and sticky day. Again, high levels of humidity. Very small chance of a pop-up shower or storm. Otherwise, it looks pretty quiet. Temperatures tomorrow night drop down into the mid-60s, so another very warm night. And then Wednesday, the heat starts to build. Looking at high temperatures in the upper 80s, plenty of sunshine. The heat index Wednesday likely in the low 90s. Brief shower tonight down to 66. Tomorrow, looking at a generally dry and pleasant but very warm and humid day. High temperature of 85. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Hot, humid Wednesday, Thursday. Temperatures close to 90. Showers, thunderstorms possible Friday as a cold front arrives. It's going to knock temperatures into the low 80s this weekend, but unfortunately it doesn't look to kick the humidity out. Looks like we could be talking about a thunderstorm on Sunday afternoon. We'll keep an eye on that. Showers, thunderstorms look to continue into Monday as well. We'll be right back.
On assignment, hot, humid, unsettled weather starts the week, as does the holiday, with tomorrow, the 4th of July. We're going to start with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. He is tracking the forecast. Bill, good evening.
Good evening, Jason. Things are trending drier for the 4th of July. I think we are going to be able to dodge the showers and any possible thunderstorms. Small chance for it still happening, but looks pretty low. A live look at the radar this evening. Some heavier downpours in Otsego County, some thunderstorms today, brought some gusty winds to areas like Oneonta and Cooperstown. There's a flood advisory that remains in effect for southeastern Otsego County due to some of that locally heavy rainfall. But the rest of the area, we're looking high and dry this evening. These showers that are to the south and west out near south of Syracuse will stay south of the valley, so they could impact the southern valleys again this evening, but again, most of us will walk away without any rain. Severe thunderstorm watch continues for Chenango and Otsego counties until 8 o'clock this evening. It's a very warm and very humid day, and that humidity is going to stick around. So if you're going to be training for the Boilermaker this evening, again, you're going to want to plan on that. We're talking about what the Boilermaker weather could look like heading into the weekend. A look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. A developing story now, really a sad story. A man who was found dead on Chenango.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
The humidity, the heat looking to ramp up as we head into this week. This is a live look at the radar, the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar this evening. We've been tracking some showers and a few thunderstorms. They've been localized and mainly south of the Mohawk Valley. There is a flood advisory that remains in effect for southeastern Otsego County. Some locally heavy rain fell in this area today, and there's some minor flooding that could be possible. But other than that, the weather looks pretty quiet across the area for this evening. And again, we're going to be tracking generally dry weather as we head into the 4th of July. Looking to the east from Oneonta, again, tracking those showers moving out of the area. The weather does look to improve. Contrast this to downtown Utica, where it hasn't really rained all that much today. This is a time lapse of the day. Generally cloudy skies. The humidity and the heat, again, are going to be ramping up as we head into the 4th of July. It's trending drier for Independence Day. Temperatures look to climb into the mid-80s, and I do think it'll be dry for fireworks. A very small chance of an isolated shower or storm, mainly south and east of Utica, but other than that, it's dry, and it looks to stay dry for the next several days. It's not until Friday that the chance for scattered showers and storms returns. Very humid. The humidity is going to stick around, and it's going to get even warmer as we head into the end of the week. Yorkville, 80 degrees. Barneveld, 75. Curtis Corners, 80. Across southern valleys, Westford, 73. West Lawrence, 72. And Milford, Mark checks in with 72. A little bit cooler down here again because of the rainfall earlier today. As we look at the bigger picture, this area of low pressure that's generating these pop-up showers and storms will be moving to the east, and that's why our chance for rain will continue to get lower over the next couple of days. Tonight, mostly cloudy. Looking at muggy weather, overnight lows only in the mid-60s. A great night to run the air conditioner if you have it. It's a very warm and humid 4th of July. Again, an isolated shower or thunderstorm is possible, again, generally south and east of Utica. Look at these temperatures in the mid 80s, could even feel like 90 degrees with the humidity. Another warm night tomorrow night. Great night for fireworks. Temperatures should be in the low 70s by that time. We're looking at dry weather, but it's hot and humid on Wednesday. Temperatures will make a run into the upper 80s. It'll feel more like low 90s with the humidity. Tonight, a brief shower is possible, but again, it is looking pretty quiet. Low of 66. Tomorrow, partly sunny, very humid for Independence Day, high of 85. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Hot, humid Wednesday, Thursday. Temperatures near 90 degrees. A cold front arrives on Friday. It brings some showers and thunderstorms, and that does cool the temperature. It doesn't really change the humidity too much. It looks dry on Saturday. Boilermaker Sunday. We're going to keep an eye on that day. We always do, but we're talking about the possibility of maybe some thunderstorms in the afternoon.
It has never rained on Boilermaker Sunday.
I know. We can't now, right?
And-
We got to
right.
keep that streak alive.
And then just because we said it doesn't mean we jinxed it either. Because we've
We'll
said
find
that
out
for
Sunday
every
morning.
we've said that every year for 45 years. So we'll see what happens. All right, thanks, Bill. Still to come on News Channel alongside Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. And when we're standing here together to start the show, you know it's something important, the all-important 4th of July forecast.
It's looking good. We were worried about maybe some thunderstorms that could ruin outdoor plans, but I think that the chances are low. It's not zero, but I think most of us are going to escape rain-free. And I think by the time fireworks comes, we'll all be in good shape. So
Beautiful.
some very good news here. It's also trending warmer and more humid with drier weather in place. And so that trend is going to continue as we head into the week. Let's take a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We did get a couple of showers across parts of our area this evening, some heavier rain south, even some strong thunderstorms earlier this afternoon in Otsego County. That did bring some wind with it. Temperature-wise, it is warm out there. We're 70 degrees, the dew point 67, so it's very humid, and it's going to stay very humid as we head into tonight. We're only expecting overnight lows to drop down into the mid-60s, so it's a great night to run the air conditioner if you have it, or the fan, because again, it's a very warm night ahead. We're tracking how warm it gets for the 4th of July, as well as maybe a few 90-degree days ahead. I got to look at that forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you. Staying on the story.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
Good evening. We are tracking a pretty nice 4th of July here in Central New York. It's going to be warm, it's going to be very humid, but it does look generally dry too. This is a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. A few sprinkles to the west. Can't rule out a passing shower tonight, but I think for the most part, most of us will stay dry. It's going to be a very humid night. This is a live look in Oneonta. Some strong storms today in southeastern Otsego County, producing some damaging winds. So we did have some areas that did get some strong weather, but most of us missed out on that. Tomorrow, 4th of July, fireworks look good weather-wise. It looks humid, temperatures in the 70s. We're calling for a dry evening across central New York. An isolated thunderstorm is possible tomorrow, but I think the chances will be very limited, and it's generally in the afternoon, especially south and east of Utica. Wednesday and Thursday look completely dry, and then some scattered showers and thunderstorms look to return on Friday. So this week, we actually do get away from the consistent rain and thunderstorm chances that we've had. Also, it looks very humid. That's not changing at all. Humidity stays very high heading into the end of the week. The radar and satellite image shows unsettled weather today, lingering low pressure again, producing some scattered showers across our area. That's going to gradually head to the east. And looking at our skycast tonight, it's going to stay mostly cloudy. A very warm night. Great night to run the air conditioner if you have it. Overnight lows will only be in the mid-60s. Tomorrow, we start out with some clouds and fog. We should see some sunshine, though, in the afternoon, and it looks warm, very warm and very humid with temperatures in the mid-80s. The heat index could approach 90 degrees tomorrow afternoon, so a good day to be by the beach or on a boat. The weather remains very warm tomorrow night. Again, comfortable for fireworks and dry. Temperatures look to drop down into the mid-60s. On Wednesday, it's going to be a very warm day. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s, looking at plenty of sunshine and continued high humidity. Brief shower tonight, low temperature of 66. Tomorrow, again, partly sunny, very humid. An isolated thunderstorm is possible south and east of Utica, but again, looks like a really nice 4th of July. High temperature of 85. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast, 88 Wednesday, 92 on Thursday. The heat index on Thursday could make it into the mid, maybe upper 90s. Friday, showers, thunderstorms. It does cool down somewhat, but stays very humid heading into Boilermaker weekend. Maybe a few thunderstorms on Sunday afternoon.
And if it's going to be humid, you really have to make sure, like right now, you're hydrating.
Yes, the whole week.
Very important. All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next, a 17-year-old alongside Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis. And when we're standing here to start the show, it means something important. The all-important Independence Day forecast. And it's going to be great.
Trending dry. Looks good here. Very small chance of a pop-up shower, but I think most of us are going to get away with a really nice day. And it's going to be warm and humid, too. The weather looks great for fireworks with a very warm and humid evening ahead. Let's take a look at the radar this evening. It's quiet. It's humid out there. We had some showers earlier today, even a few stronger storms in southeastern Otsego County, some gusty winds, even some strong enough to create some damage in parts of southeastern Otsego County. Those storms are now off the table, and we're looking at pretty quiet weather across the area. Temperature-wise, it's warm. It's still 70, and it's very humid. So it's a great night to run the air conditioner if you have it, because we're not expecting much of a drop in temperature here overnight. We'll drop down into the mid-60s. We're tracking a nice day tomorrow, but the heat is on as we head later into the week. A look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
All right, Bill, thank you. We are staying on.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Cardis.
A warm and humid night across central New York. A few scattered showers are continuing across the southern valleys, but for the most part, I think the majority of us will be dry overnight. It's a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Fog has rolled in. This is a live look in Oneonta. Some fog could be thick in areas that saw rain today. That fog will be around through early tomorrow morning. If you're going out to see fireworks tomorrow, the weather should be good. Looking at humid conditions, temperatures in the 70s by 9 to 10 p.m. in the evening. We are going to be tracking dry weather too. So again, it does look like a nice 4th of July this year. Just an isolated showers possible tomorrow, and that's mainly south and east of Utica. Wednesday and Thursday, completely dry, hot. Temperatures will be close to 90 on those days. And then Friday, we have the chance for some showers and thunderstorms as a cold front arrives. The humidity is going to be very high over the next several days. It will feel like the middle of summer as we're getting there. But the humidity is not going to change at all. So if you're not comfortable and you don't like days like today, unfortunately, I don't really see much of a relief in sight. Radar and satellite image showing low pressure heading to the east, a few lingering showers with it. Again, moving out of the area. Storm Tracker 2 Skycast tonight. We're dry. Some fog rolls in. Overnight lows drop into the mid-60s. Tomorrow starts out with some fog. We'll see sunshine break out. And again, it's a very warm day. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. With the humidity, it'll feel close to 90. An isolated shower or thunderstorm is possible, especially south and east of Utica. Dry for fireworks. Dry tomorrow night. Temperatures drop down to the 60s. Wednesday looks like a hot day. Again, temperatures in the upper 80s. We could easily hit 90 degrees if you get enough sunshine. And even if it doesn't hit 90, it'll feel like that with the heat index in the low 90s. Brief shower tonight, 66 for the low. Tomorrow, partly sunny, very humid, a high of 85. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. It's going to be hot Wednesday and Thursday. Again, with the humidity, you can add about 5 degrees to the air temperature. That's what it'll make it feel like. So that would make it mid, maybe upper 90s Thursday. Those days look dry. Thunderstorms Friday, 82. There's going to be a slight drop in the temperature heading into the weekend, but it still looks pretty humid, and maybe a thunderstorm. Looks like the afternoon on Sunday. We'll keep you posted.
You know, we've talked so much about the Boilermaker, and I can't stress enough, and most folks already know this, but I'm going to reiterate it. Got to be hydrating now, especially with these warm temperatures coming. All right, sounds good. Thanks, Bill. Coming up next.